and welcome back to the Y Factor. This week, Revenge of the Artist. CHUP by rbalki. Well, to go straight into this film, a serial killer doing what he or she does best, killing people. But this time, the people are all of the same profession, and like yours truly, they're all critics. Finding the clues from the victims' corpses and the murder sites is Sunny Deol's job as the cop. And there's a cat and mouse game which everybody knows, assumes, presumes, and looks forward to in this film. rbalki's treatment of this brilliant movie is brilliant. The music by Amit Trivedi, the debut of Saranya Ponvanan, and Vishal Sinha's cinematography are three highlights of the film which one can definitely say are a sixer, straight off the ground. That Ponvanan lady has you eating out of a hand from the word go. Vishal Sinha pays a apt tribute to gurudutt and kaagazkephool throughout the movie in subtle and explicit references. And Amit Trivedi, predominantly rehashing S.D. Burman's music from kaagazkephool, does a fantastic job, but his own song also, Gaya Gaya, is super brilliant. Now coming to the writing and the performances. So Shweta Dhanvantari, after Scam, what a brilliant follow-up. From a de-glam thing, to such a glamorous, sensitive portrayal of a girl wanting to make it big in the good old or bad old city of Mumbai. And that also in the movie line. So you can imagine. Brilliantly portrayed. So Dulquer Salman is way beyond today's generation of Bollywood actors that we see. Means the slight nuances of his character to the wide range that he portrays in his manic zest. Simply brilliant. It is such a great relief to see Sunny Deol finally doing a role apt for his age and his stature. After a good hiatus of 3 years, he's back, and he reminds you repeatedly just by his presence and his about the aura which is Sunny Deol. So full marks to Balki's team for the casting. He's got everyone exactly where they should be. Yeah, I would say Pooja Bhatt was okay. She's done what she's done her entire Bollywood career, right? It's fine. But had they got somebody, a stronger actress per se, would have maybe had a better impact to the character. But she does a decent job. Full marks to Balki. His subtle references to kaagazkephool throughout the movie, in the small dialogues, in the small way they've handled situations. Like I remember the scene from Mr. and Mrs. 55 when Gurudutt is asked, "Become communist ho?" And he turns around and says, "Cartoonist," implying a man can be both. Similarly, out here, there's a conversation where they ask, "Ke mother?" and the apt comes the reply, "Florist, you're dead." That's the beauty of Balki's writing for this movie. And such beautiful references to Gurudutt's way of cinema can be seen throughout the movie. The movie is a very nice tribute to Gurudutt's kaagazkephool and Gurudutt's filmmaking, and the linkage of that with the main storyline about how critics can do more harm at times than good for some cinema which is unexpected or beyond its time, only later to be for those films to be considered as cult classics. Kaagazkephool being one big prime example here. In the history of Bollywood cinema, there are quite a few movies which initially were panned by critics and audiences and then later have become cult classics. But I guess that is evolution of cinema throughout. No one particular individual or activity can be blamed for that. Amitabh Bachchan's cameo was super brilliant, and he gives the right thing that for people to survive and evolve, critics they are important. And his composition of the last music tune in the end credits, very nice gesture of Balki again. Overall, this is a must-watch film. It's one of the best films, better films that I've seen in the last full calendar year and this 365 days. Much better than any Astroverse or something. Don't waste your time on such rubbish. This, after a long time, I saw a cinema hall completely full, and they got clapping like no other film has got in recent time. If KGF got catcalls and whistles, bros, this one had mature audiences clapping towards the end when the movie reaches its climax. And for that, I would go for a good 4 on 5 of this film. Is definitely has a Y factor. Do like and subscribe to our channel, and please follow us on Instagram and Twitter.